that's because that's been tested. That's got a wet wick, so that's why there's nothing in there.
That's right.
So what I say to people is, and then when you want to put it out or go down a bit, that's probably put itself out, but then blow it. Sometimes you can't, but some people find it's similar to it. So that's that.
If you're at home. Friendly because we can't talk because we're not right up here somewhere.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. You're welcome, thank you. Now, the maximum speed was 38 miles an hour. Yeah, I know. I actually saw you do the world land speed record in this down at Bonneville Salt Flat.
What you do is you different effectively double the gear ratio.
American locomobil built in Bridgeport, Connecticut, in the United States of America. Built for the German War Department for the First World War. When war broke out, this was on the ship going towards Germany for delivery and captured by the Navy and brought to the UK with a number of other trucks. They had bodies fitted on them in the UK and they were shipped out to France and was used over by the Somme where the 51st Highland Division was working and stayed over there the full time of the war. When it returned back from France, it was put in an auction and
I've been to a few rallies where locomobil makes steam cars as well, so obviously that's coming on into the world of petrol.
Fighting fire department in Tennessee. It was imported into the UK in 1980 for preservation. It's been to one rally in 1981 and it's put in a barn ever since, and I got it out of a barn last year.
Wow. I mean, as you were going around, it sounds like it's got a large capacity 4-cylinder in there.
It's got a 4-cylinder, 11 litre American cartridge.
Wow. What a big beast. That's got to have some torque onto it.
It does, yeah.
Not many revs, but a heck of a lot of torque.
It goes well.
Yeah, I bet it does. Well, fantastic. Now, in terms of working things on there, is there any...
We've got it mechanically working. We haven't tried to pump yet. We're going to take...
They were quite often piston pumps. Is this piston or centrifugal?
A very early centrifugal. Different to this, they never carried water. They carried 1,200 feet of hose. They'd pull up to the fireman would jump off. We didn't find water by the time we ran out of hose. Unlucky.
Yeah. I suppose that's where tenders come from in the end. So they go around. But yeah, amazing. Well, it looks great. I mean, I hope you don't think too much of the paint. It looks fantastic. It is, yeah. Well, lovely, thank you. And does that time work? You'll wind up that, can you? Go on. Wonderful. Good. Well, you need two people, obviously. One person to do the fire and one person to drive it. But there's some sports, and tell us a bit about it.
Tech Trader ET6, built in 1950. Grandpa bought it in about 1958, I think. And then we've restored it, and it's now today.
So it's been in the family since 58, is it?
Yeah,
wow.
for a long while.
Wow, fantastic. So it's been passing down. And is it onto another lovely Thames, 4 Thames, but this one's slightly newer and a bit smaller. But tell us a bit about your possession of this one.
I've had it 3 years.
Yeah.
This is the first show it's been to since I've done it, finished it.
And you restored this one? Yeah, well, fantastic. You've got to, I mean, walking up to it, I can see myself in there, I can do my hair in it. But yeah, it looks really special. So larger British beasts we got here. We got Matador. What are these? 1940.
This one's 1940. Yeah, and yeah, I restored it. I bought it in 2019, derelict, and it's had a kind of rolling restoration. So bit by bit, it's had a new cab. It's just recently had an engine rebuild because the other engine had a catastrophic failure and the rod went through the block and set the thing on fire. So,
wow.
So that was a bit exciting. But yeah, that was at the start of May. So we got another engine, and May has been mostly fitting a new engine.
Yes, yeah. I mean, so obviously the engine that blew up, was that the original one, or was that, because they quite often get changed, don't they?
Yeah, I don't think it was the original 1941. Obviously, it was the right type of engine, but it was another replacement. And this one is the right engine again, but not obviously the original one. That was unfortunately long gone.
To a couple of Bedfords, and it's a mixture of British and American sort of thing, really. Bedford is a offshoot of Vauxhall, so closely related to Vauxhall. Vauxhall were bought out by General Motors from America, I think it was 1925. I think they were bought out 1925, and then from then they made the commercial division called Bedford. In I think 1930, sort of nicknamed the British Chevrolet, and you can see there are some similarities between Chevrolet trucks and the looks of Bedfords. They sort of share some sort of design cues, but essentially, yeah, they're very good-looking vehicles. And good morning, my man. How are you? Good. Right, I mean, yeah, we talked about Bedfords here. We've got another Bedford looking at it, and yeah, mention about sort of Chevrolet sort of looks to it, but it makes for a nice Art Deco era vehicle, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's similar looking to the little Chevrolet pickup. I like the one with the tin back, and
yeah,
no.
Sort of, I like the interiors of these Bedfords as well. It's very sort of Art Deco-y, nice cream you've got going on there.
Oh yeah, well, I had the steering wheel redone in that ivory white, because it matched in with everything else, and all the seat tray covered. But it's just keep it on the road, keep it going.
Keeping it going. But yeah, I think we've kitted the back out.
We've done the curtains on it now, which are newer curtains, and we've slowly.
Well, here we are being joined now by look, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Walking around the showground, we've got I'm expecting a nice little variety that come into the ring to have a little chat with me, but we've got some cars from different countries here today. We've got some from France. We got that, I can't remember what year it is, they didn't make cars any longer, but not particularly powerful engines, but it's a lot of fun, you know. There's a far cry from the big engines and big bodies of the American cars. So a few of those ended up being on the flight on the carriers going back to the States, and MG picked up on how the Americans enjoyed their MG and kept them on the float. They changed the rules when it was factory. They had to have lots of front on the rocks onto the bumpers because they wouldn't withstand that 5 mile an hour safety regulations, and got the money for it. Get the ramps out, jump 14 cars, and we're going to do it in a Bantam. Smell of burning oil.
You can't really do slow speed on it. It needs that bit of go.
I see. Is this 4 or 2-stroke?
2-stroke.
2-stroke.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Wonderful. Well, thank you very much as well. So you basically built a class bike and continue to use it.
Yeah.
And obviously probably don't do anything nowadays. But I mean, is that something you were into, sort of trialing, taking?
I'd like to say I like to try I've always been into bikes.
48 Bantam, road 49, so I call it one of the first of them.
Right.
The early ones were like this one, which is the only spring you've got in the saddle.
Right, yeah.
A little bit on the floor.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, when you think of Bantam, after the Second World War, they got many people into work, providing transport to work, and there was thousands of them made, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, they're kind of moved on from the James that we see over there.
Well, that's a 125, that's a 175, this is the one in the middle. It's a local bike, been run through Colchester all this way, and a smile a mile.
Yeah.
Rolls-Royce engine, the front engine,
Yeah,
other owners know.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you know, let's talk a bit about quickly the Chelmsford Model Engineering Club, because I was going to say, because apparently you're not. Yeah. No, he is. We're only joking. But yeah, thank you very much for talking to me.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Good morning, young man. All right, thank you very much for joining me again today. So yeah, we're talking about you've got the other end of the scale. Obviously, it's a big hobby, and lots of people do things in different ways. This was built by my father over 35 years. He took it off scaled down an action traction engine called the Banker, worked in Essex, construction contractors, all his working life. Him and his friend, he trained over the engine. So it does a full size?
It does, yeah, absolutely. So in effect, it's like a kettle boiling. The water just goes down and down and down the more you boil it.
Now this is traction well kit, this one?
Yeah, along with many others.
Many others, yeah. There's always a good bet if I ask that, you know.
Yeah, they're not there with lots of,
market, and then joining a group to get more.
Website, there's a Facebook page, the Chelmsford Society of Model Engineers, / also the miniature railway. We also run a miniature railway there.
Thank you.